Olá, amigos da hipnose! Hoje eu quero compartilhar mais um vídeo para vocês de hipnose conversacional. Essa aula não é ministrada por mim, e sim pelo Igor. Por que eu estou compartilhando esse vídeo legendado desse inglês para vocês? Para que você comece a entender o que é de fato a hipnose conversacional, porque nós, aqui do Instituto de Hipnose e Psicanálise, estamos preparando para você um curso inédito no Brasil de hipnose conversacional, com todos os dialetos de todos os estados do Brasil aqui, os jargões, todas as palavras de todos os estados, adaptadas numa hipnose conversacional infalível. É um curso que nós vamos lançar ainda este ano. Estamos terminando a sua formatação, mas já estamos mostrando para vocês como vencer a hipnose conversacional em todo o seu contexto. Assista esse vídeo, aprenda um pouco com o Igor e depois venha fazer nosso curso aqui. Obrigado e até breve.
Key thing here, of course, is watch their body language. If you say something that does not match their experience or their way of processing reality, you'll notice something. Maybe a stiffness, a little pulling your back, maybe all the nodding they were doing up to that point suddenly stops. Something will change. And using the contrast principle, you'll know, hang on a second, I've just dropped off the map slime here. If that happens, just cycle back to 2 or 3 things that are safe, absolutely true, and then you'll just pick it up right back up again, right? Does that make sense? Can I show you? Can I show you make a mistake or how people respond? All right. I'll show you what happens when someone's making mistakes. You're talking about stuff, you see it? Right? That's how it looks. Say again? All right, I'll try it again. So, say again? Well, it's going to be subtle. Oh, okay. Can we have a volunteer, please? Volunteer, come on up. Oh, you've already been up. Come on, sit back down. We want someone else. Someone hasn't been up yet. Come on up. There you go. Give him a nice round of applause. Have a seat in the magic chair. How are you doing, Ralph?
Good. How are you?
Good. Fantastic. So you enjoying yourself?
I am.
Now, we're going to go just with a very simple version. So, you know, there's all kinds of things you do every day, right? You got up this morning, and you probably washed, got dressed, you know, those sort of things, right? But there are times when you feel comfortable too, right? Like a bed when you're falling asleep at night. Of course, in the morning it's time to get up again, get on with your day-to-day stuff. I guess you start thinking about what might be happening in the seminar and perhaps even thinking about the future, okay? Was he thinking about the future? No, he was not, right? Do you see where I'm coming in from here? So we'll try this. We'll try this again, right? Were you not?
I don't remember.
Right. Well, your unconscious does. So just to show you again, we'll see if we can get the same reaction. So you got up this morning. You got dressed. You probably thought a little bit about the seminar and stuff you were doing, and maybe even thought about stuff you might do in the future or something like that. Right? Okay. Now, do you notice how although he went yes to the general whole thing, he did little head nods on everything except thinking about the future. And thinking about the future, you went kind of very still. And then when I said the kind of right or wasn't there, something like that, overall, it was overall correct. So I went right. But I missed on the future thing because he probably wasn't thinking too much about the future. Does that make sense? So at that point, I just cycle right back. But you know, most important of all, it's like a normal day, except that of course you're coming to a seminar and you're looking forward to learning some things. And you know, I guess yesterday you had some very pleasant experiences. Some of them were probably relaxing as well, right? And not all pleasant experiences lead towards trance. That's right. Do you see where we're going with this? Right? So it doesn't matter too much how you frame it, if it's clunky or it's very conversational. It doesn't matter to me. What matters is that you're talking about normal everyday experiences, then you make a switch towards more hypnotic experiences, you switch back for a little bit, you switch forward again, back, forward, and eventually you'll just stick with the trance experiences and they'll have a fantastic ride through the whole thing. Does that make sense? If at some point you notice, as we had with Ralph, and notice it can be subtle, right? But if you notice a sudden switch, there's a pattern that develops, and that pattern suddenly stops, chances are that you've missed a little bit in terms of what you're saying. Make sense? At which point just cycle back to other things, just like recap, like, but that doesn't matter. The point is, and you just recycle whatever you just said beforehand, except the thing that didn't quite work out, right? And honestly, even if you went past that, if you went through it, you still have enough momentum going. I mean, Ralph wasn't particularly disappointed. I didn't hit like a really like a bad spot or anything like that, so I could probably ignore it and carry on anyway. But you may as well train your perceptions and work with them. Does that make sense? I'll come to you in a second. Does that make sense in general?